What's up, everybody? This is Jeremiah, and today we're reacting to the video, The Best and Worst Trends of 2025 by The Duck. Now, 2025 is almost coming to a close. 2026 is around the corner in the next 2 months. And we had some good, some bad, and the moments is just flat out weird and just terrible. And we had trends as well. But me, I know some of the trends that happened this year, but not all trends because I don't be trends like that, so I don't care about it. So without further ado, let's react to the video.
The best and worst trends of 2025. It's that time of the year already. This year was also a blur, but I also have 30 things written down at the same time. I feel like I'm forgetting stuff. There was so much shit that happened. We're gonna be ranking all these from S to F tier, and let's just jump right in. The blue shirt guy dancing or some shit.
This was, I remember that this one was popping like crazy though. This was a good trend. This was really a good trend. Because I think it popped in. No, it popped out. It blew up in the summer basically. And this was actually a good. This was actually a good trend. Dun dun dun. I'm not saying it's a copyright, right? But dun 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 dun. Yeah, it was good. It was good. But this was this was the summer music for 2025, which is pretty good, by the way.
And I can't even lie, the audio is just peak. It's gotta get S tier. Like, I'm just floating every time I listen to it. Like, sometimes it can hurt your career if music goes viral on TikTok. But look, bro, the world needed to hear this. This is too much of a banger. And then the video as well, it was just bound to blow up. I mean, how do you explain this to somebody? And on top of that, he is the whole crowd moving with him. I would just be hating if I didn't give this an S tier. The Great Meme Depression and the Meme Rush of September. Okay, this is a stupid entry, but this was a sad and happy day for the unemployed. And the meme depression, it was a period of 2 weeks, which was very upsetting for the unemployed. What were they gonna watch? They had to go outside. There was no new memes being produced. But yeah, people just made jokes about how there was no new content throughout the first couple of weeks of March. And that's really how this whole thing spawned in. But for the Great Meme Rush, there were just so many memes that just died after a couple of days. But now for the Meme Rush of September, it's the complete opposite. There were just way too many memes spawning in. Literally every couple of days, there was a new meme. Like, I literally saw one every day at this point. Like Homelander blowing air, and then the Toter SpongeBob, and then the W Speed. Bro, it was just way too many. It just felt like as soon as a meme went up, it died. But this is definitely something I've been seeing recently, at least on my For You page. There's just been a bunch of movie clips being turned into memes. Like, for example, a character will say some, like, stupid catchphrase, like, burrito torpedo, and it will turn into a meme. Yeah, that's actually a meme for some people. And then I saw another movie clip about this kid who was gonna go out swinging, and he has chicken stars, or whatever.
Chicken stars! What is that?
And then people are saying to keep these movie clips niche, which honestly, yeah, it should stay niche. You could keep that, I can't lie. I'll give the Great Meme Depression an A tier because low-key, I think it's clever that people turned having no memes into a meme itself and like a big trend on TikTok. And then the Great Meme Rush, I'll give a C tier. The movie clips low-key sold the ranking on this one. It just feels like everybody wants a niche meme that they created or made go viral. The Mike's Way trend. My heart goes out to all Jersey Mike's workers who had to put up with this. Oof. The trend was basically how freaky could someone explain the term Mike's Way? Because it's a really vague term. Like, I remember going into Jersey Mike's, it was about, I think, January. And it was my first time getting, I think it was the original Italian. Like, yo, that shit was heat. And the guy asked, do you want it Mike's way? And I just thought about it. I'm like, wait, what? Yo, this shit sounds crazy out of context. Obviously, it was before the trend, and I wouldn't have said that freak ass shit, bro, in front of my friends. Like, I'm good, bro. I'm not saying all that. But 5 months later, this became a trend, and people would answer with the craziest shit known to man when asked if they wanted their sandwich done Mike's way. I think this trend is pretty much dead, though. There is no way people still do this in the big November. But I guess as an example, is someone would say, I want Mike to penetrate real deep inside my sandwich. Or some, okay, I think someone just walked by. And then they also would add in the fact that they need the special sauce within the sandwich. And they would always say it in the most freak way possible. So you could just imagine how that goes. We'll give it a D tier. Performative men. Yeah, these people got called out like crazy in 2025 because they would just meet ride trends. Anything that was quote unquote trendy, they made into an aesthetic. And what these guys will do is put on a performance performance for the women. They just do this all for girls, not because it's what they actually like and their interests. Which it sounds insane, but I don't know, you would be surprised. They're the type of dude to drink matcha just for the girls, like just to get some women around them at the cafe. But the problem is people just do this shit for attention. Hence why it's called performative male. They're putting on a performance. But I guess this stuff just happened to be like really popular right now, like matcha and Labubus and all this other stuff, so it just became performative. I don't know why that is, but I'm just the messenger. I'm not the one who started the trend. Like, you're better off just being your authentic self and showing your true interests instead of sitting there like, hey girl, I see that, I love that Labubu. I got one too, actually. You know, I just really love Labubus, so you know. Okay.
That's called harassment right there.
I'm going on a tangent. All right, this is getting like a B tier. Again, nothing against you if you have any of these interests. It's just some people around you are posing. They're fakes. So, you know, they gotta get called out. You know, there's probably performative people within every interest. Next, we have Clanker. People made a whole...
The slur of 2025. Nah, man. What is the Clanker doing here, bro? Yeah. Nah, this was a funny slur, man. This was a funny slur to me. It really was, man. Especially like I've been watching like Marvel Rivals clips and like how Moon Knight just like be hating on robots, man. Nah, yo, it's funny. It really is funny.
Joke slur about AI robots. I made a whole video about the AI takeover in 2025. And the term clanker even made it to the news, which I've mentioned in another video. People would film themselves calling lunch delivery bots a clanker. That's pretty much it. And then people would call me a clanker, saying that I'm AI. Like, how am I AI? AI would not be able to make these videos. You know, I hate AI as much as the next guy, but I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say I never will use ChatGPT in my life. That shit has been so clutch this year. But the whole clanker trend started is because people don't want to be replaced by AI, which of course, I don't want to be replaced by a bot. Same. I mean, there's always going to be a market for authentic stuff. AI is just going to flood it with just dog shit slop. And people would also mention robots that they wouldn't call a clanker. Like Rob from Nintendo, Wally, Bot from Team Umizoomi. I could think of a bunch off the top of my head. You know what, we'll give this a B tier. I mean, AI hate is good for my career. So, you know, I can't rank this low. I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I'm not trying to have an AI duck replace me. Like, I'm good. Or else dead internet theory is gonna be true, which is the next trend we gotta talk about. Early in the year, there were a lot of people claiming that dead internet theory is real, or it has to be real. And there were a lot of comments going viral that contributed to dead internet theory being real, whether it was written by a human or not. And the theory is basically that there's more robots than humans online. Now, with the amount of bots I've seen on YouTube, where they just spam emojis, or they have like the badass BBLs, the profile picture, I mean, it's not out of the picture. It's definitely a possibility. Or at the very least, we're trending in that direction. And people basically just turned it into a meme because of all the stupid comments being left on some videos. That's how dumb comments tie with like the whole dead internet theory. Like, the comments appear so stupid that you could think a robot wrote it. I mean, who knows? It could have been a robot. Maybe. Because there's no way you're telling me a real person wrote this. I won't tell you about another face for a short time. Wear this one, and neither will it. From here, you can hear the roar of guts.
What?
Bro, what the f is you even talking?
You can't tell me these are real people. We're getting to the point where there's bots online. We gotta give this an A tier. I thought the comments were pretty funny. Mango and Mustard, the dynamic duo of brain rot. Yeah, this should have been in my video last year. People just revived these memes and made them into an absolute lobotomy video within the middle of the year. Any point within a video where someone says the word mango or mustard, that's it. It's just turned into like a flashbang. The only reason this came back is to make fun of people who still say it in 2025. We gotta give that shit a D tier. It just did irreversible damage to my eyes. Like, imagine you're just doom scrolling wherever, and then you just get flashbanged by the shit. That's not a way I want to go out. I would just instantly scroll because I'm not trying to go on the IR because I saw a mustard and mango video. Like, no joke, that shit can actually give you a seizure. Moonbeam ice cream. Okay, I heard about this trend really late for some reason, and I only heard about Benson Boone up until this year. Like, dog, I listened to Osama-san. Do you really think I'm gonna be tapped in with all of Benson Boone's bangers? Like, hell no. Not really familiar with the Benson Boone catalog, but he did have a song called Moonbeam Ice Cream. I mean, it was a coworker hit, I can't lie. It just sounds sounds like something your coworker would put on a summer drive. So I guess Crumble saw that Benson Boone was popping off this year and decided to collab with him through the Moonbeam ice cream cookie. That shit was created and I don't know, it just exploded after that. Trend just blew up. And a lot of people are curious, what the hell does Moonbeam ice cream even taste like?
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair, I'm a little bit curious about that. I mean, I don't really have a strong opinion about this trend, to be honest. I'll give it like a C tier.
Yeah.
Coworker music, another trend that's been blowing up this year. Now, it kind of relates to what I just talked about, but this specific genre of coworker music is so atrocious that it just needs to be its own segment in the video. TikTok and Instagram Reels music needs to be studied in a lab.
Oh yeah. I've seen this, man. I don't know what the heck this dude's saying. Like, yeah, he's rhyming, but like, yo, the lyrics, yo, get out the booth, bro. To be fair, I'm not good with lyrics, but I know bad lyrics when I see one, or just annoying lyrics when I see it. This is it. To be fair, yo, get off the mic. Get off. Leave the studio room. Never touch it. Never touch a microphone again. Never touch a microphone again.
Mother licking butt zip.
Okay, there's some coworker music that's just so unbearable, like what I just played, that I can't even listen to it. I can't finish the full clip. But yeah, there's an example, alright? Some of it's just so buns, it just blew up. Which, to be fair, it's like a hack to blow up on Instagram at this point. No one's really gonna stick around, so is it really worth it? It gets you attention at first, yes, but this is like the worst way to grow as an artist. We gotta give this an F tier. Abbreviations. TSPMO and whatever the hell. Like, people change the meaning of TS to this when it's this shit. So yeah, the abbreviation, it was popular before TikTok, but it just lost its meaning because it just became brain rot. There was one point, though, throughout the year where everything was an abbreviation. Like, I get it. Like, we're just trying to get our point across as fast as possible. You know, I'm not trying to write an essay, but there's no way you want me to abbreviate twin to TWN, bro. Like, come on. It might save you some time, but autocorrect might screw you over, so in the end, it might not even end up saving you time because of that. Cave diving. Now, the memes carry this trend.
Yeah. Them cave divers be feeling when they see the smallest portal hole. When they see the smallest cave, bro. Oh, they be in it. No joke. I've seen this trend, man. It's really crazy.
Can't even lie. Now, it's not just ordinary cave diving where you just jump in a regular cave with the right amount of space and you're just walking through. No. These people will fit themselves into crevices, like the tiniest little crevices, and post their journeys on social media. And I genuinely do not get this trend. What are you finding in that little ass hole?
Cave divers with 4 kids entering cave named... with 200% morality rate. I'm not even gonna say the name. Oh, man. Thank God this name didn't last very long.
Like, you're willing to just dive in there. Not really dive, crawl in there. And then they're stuck in this little crevice as they're vlogging. Sometimes they're, like, barely above water. Their head is, like, slightly above the water. Man. Like, how are you just chilling in this state? Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, I really don't. You're just talking to the camera like it's normal. Like, I'm gonna be honest, the memes were probably the best part about this trend. Seeing those videos, I don't know, it was low-key disturbing. Because I would never be able to dive in a little crevice like that. Like, I wouldn't even be interested in a vlog like that, where some guy's, like, damn near suffocating in a cave. So
what's up, everybody? Enjoying the video? That's great. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on notifications so when you know I upload another video. Also, tune into the live streams. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So pull up on either one of them that seems fit for you. Without further ado, let's get back into the video.
Don't do this. Don't try this. Obviously, no shit, but YouTube's gonna say I'm encouraging it. Only because I'm talking about it. Not that I hated the memes or anything. I thought they were pretty funny. But the videos were just too disturbing to watch, bro.
Yeah,
D tier. Aura farming. Now, this became a trend.
The man himself. The pinnacle of aura farming himself. This man right here. Started it all. This guy started it all. Now it's a staple, and I bet you aura farming is going to continue for the next like 5, 10, 15 plus years. It's going to continue. It's going to be, it's one of those memes that it's iconic, it's a staple, because of this man right here. This dude, you just gotta love Piccolo, the king of aura farming. Well, not the king of aura farming, the guy who started aura farming.
Earlier in the year where people would drop a piece of paper, then they would have someone else walking by pick it up for them.
Bro,
and then as they were
Will
giving them
Smith.
the piece of paper, they would give them their autograph, acting like they're asking for a signature from a big baller celebrity. Also, the term was just going viral around the time, so people would just aura farm in the most random situations of all time. Like, obviously, no one is being harmed by this trend, but you're making yourself look... Okay, I don't even know how to describe it. You're just making yourself look like a Temu Duke Dennis. Like, you are not Playboy Cardi, little bro. But if you want to spend your life imitating Cardi, Duke Dennis, or you walk into the room like Piccolo, you know what? You do you. But I'm giving aura farming a C tier.
Aw,
The
man,
discussion of who the best
come on.
aura farmer was really carried this trend. Unemployment. Now, there was a part of the year where people would censor
yep.
the word job, shower. Obviously, it was a complete troll. Everyone just treated it as like a joke slur. And if you uttered such words, people would tell you that it's offensive, it's a trigger word. And it made sense because it was only said by those who got the joke and were unemployed and online. So it really came full circle there. So we'll give it an A tier. Around this time, I was a heavy doom scroller, so maybe I'm just being biased. Google VO and Sora AI. Now, a couple of years ago,
Scary. Those two are scary. Those two are scary. That's scary. Scary. I talked about it as well. I think I rented to Tommy and G's video on it. Compare VO Google 3 to Sora 2. They're kind of identical, but I think Sora 2 has more advantage than it looks better than Google VO 3, but overall, both of them are scary.
talk about ChatGPT. This shit is really evolved. This is genuinely the first time I looked at AI and feared for my job. Like, I used to make fun of how dog shit AI was. Now look where we are 2 years later. And there are these clips of, like, Bigfoot vlogging and cartoon characters just being in some, like, random-ass scenario. Just all over the internet because of Google VO and Sora AI. Like, I can tell a little bit, like, in terms of the voices, but, like, the first time I encountered a Sora video, I thought it was real. Like, I'm getting scammed I'm getting scammed when I'm older, bro. It's over. You know what? I'm gonna be honest, the videos were funny as hell that people were dropping. But I tried using Sora AI and that shit is buns. That shit is garbage. I can't even use cartoon characters because of, like, copyright. So we'll have to settle on a B tier. Next, we have the most worldwide debate of the year. 100 men versus one gorilla. Now, this wasn't really in the spotlight for too long. Like, once everyone discussed this debate, it kind of just rode off into the sunset and no one ever talked about it again. I thought I'd at least mention it. 100 humans are winning, no doubt. And we're gonna have to give it, I'll give it like a B tier. Now, next for the longest lasting trend, pause. We have 6-7. It just kept getting more and more mainstream.
I don't like this meme. This meme is super annoying. This meme is super, super, super annoying. Oh, shit. Like, yo, shut up. Please just shut up. You're worse than 6ix9ine. The number 6ix9ine was a meme too. Man, I do not like this meme. Really don't like this meme.
Dream. I just had to mention it. Alright, I've talked about it so many times, but it has to be included in this video. Because I won't be seeing the number 67 the same ever again. I'm just gonna be reminded of this video, even like years later. Like when this isn't really trending anymore, and you're just gonna be looked at like an alien when you say it. Not even just the number 67. 6 or 7 used combined. Like this shit is so widespread and mainstream. It's a national phenom at this point. And it's not even because it was funny. Everyone was just ironically saying it as a troll, and it just blew up. No one found it funny initially, and now everyone just ironically says it. Even in college classrooms, you would definitely be surprised. I've even been 6-7 drive-by'd in real life. I've been 6-7 sniped. Like, someone will just hit me with that shit out of nowhere. And then I just tweaked. I thought it was coming from someone's phone, but no, this shit was in real life. This dude drove by me and said, 6-7, 6-7, and then I had to reply, of course, with 41, 4-1. Okay, I just kept it pushing. I did not say shit to this dude. I didn't realize we were in real life. I just tweaked and thought someone around me was watching TikTok. Okay, this trend was okay. I'll give it like a C tier. Sometimes it just got annoying. Ashton Hall. So much shit has happened, this feels like a throwback. This
man, yo, the Sora water. So, peeling. How do you, what? And plus, someone researched that by like the banana skin, you wiping your face with banana skin. Someone researched that, and it's actually bad for you. And the dude just decides to just do it anyways. Dude. And plus, I saw My bad. Oh man, Action Hall, he's funny, man. Yeah, especially people made memes of him, man. Yeah, it was funny. And plus, when he lost the speed four times. Ah,
This guy recorded his morning routine and that shit just blew up. And it consisted of wiping banana peels on his
That was after
face,
his
diving midair and staying in the
For
air
4
for
minutes.
minutes at a time, and then promoting Saratoga water. And then people would just basically
you got at least gotta get 10,000.
meme his videos. Like, it was obviously all jokes, so I'll give it like an A tier. Current day, he's just been running, and people just troll him about speed beating him in a
That's
race.
right.
Crazy Cattle 3D. It was this game that blew
Sorry?
up on the internet earlier this
I don't
year
know this
where
one.
the whole premise is you knock other sheep down. You know, the graphics were simple, a little bit janky, but it got the
Crazy
job done.
Castle
This is
3D.
the type of shit I would play in Business 101, bro. This is hard, S tier. You know, it just makes the lecture go by a little bit faster. Shout out Crazy Cattle 3D. Next, we have the product that took over the entire market this year. That had everybody fiending, drooling.
Labubu's.
Okay, maybe not drooling. Labubu's. Okay, not everyone was fiending for these, but these were the most overrated product of the year.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree on that. Even if you think this disgusting, gremlin-looking thing
Also, shout out to One Cloud 9 for the video overrated products of this year. Shout out to you, bro.
is the greatest product alive. You can at least agree that this is the most overhyped product of the year. You had grown-ass men with like a wife and child screaming over these. Like, it can't be that good,
Shame.
right? People were trying to scalp and resell them as well. It was insane. We gotta give it an F tier. Matcha and Dubai chocolate. Now, I've never tried Dubai chocolate, so I can't really speak on it.
neither
So
me.
we'll give it a C tier. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know why that shit blew up and became a trend in 2025. Same with matcha. I don't know how matcha is getting roped in with Labubus and Dubai chocolate. Matcha will give a B tier. Not my go-to drink, but that was decent. But it does have a lot of health benefits. Next, we have Italian brain rot. Current day, it's making a comeback.
I have bad experience about this one. Especially this year when I was working at summer camp. Yo, these kids be saying, Tum Tum Sahur, tra la 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 la. Oh my gosh. We are these kids need to hop off the iPads, man. They gotta get off the iPads, bro. They really need to get off the iPads, because this is worse than Skibbly Toilet. This is worse than Skibbly Toilet. I kid you not. This is worse than Skibbly Toilet. This is really it's worse than that.
Like, I've been hearing this angelic ass Tung Tung Sahur song in the background
Yep.
of videos, just randomly. This shit was all over the internet in 2025. Like, even my fetus cousins probably know about this shit. Okay, maybe not. They're probably still on Coco Melon, but still though, this shit was widespread, and it's still going as of October 2025. Like, I'm still
In
seeing
November.
AI videos of Tung Tung Sahur getting pulled over. I'll give it like a C tier. Chicken Jockey. I don't even want to talk about this. It just feels that ancient to me. Okay, but anyway, people would basically scream Chicken Jockey when it was
Yeah, that's
played in the
crazy.
Minecraft movie. And that's it. The whole theater would erupt. Popcorn would be flying everywhere.
And guess what? They're making it too, bro. Oh, I feel so sorry for people who work at movie theaters, bro. They're going to have to process that there's gonna be a Minecraft 2. Oh nah, man. And there's gonna be some mean like Chicken Jockey in Minecraft 2 that everybody's gonna go ballistic. Imagine a trilogy? Yeah, that's it. If I was working at a freaking movie theater and and Minecraft 2, Bing came out and they're making a third movie, yeah, I just quit that right there. I'm quitting. For real, I'm just quitting.
Even toilet paper. And then guess who had to clean it up after? The poor employees who don't get paid for this shit. If I had to clean that bullshit up, bro, you bet your ass I'm quitting. This is getting an F tier. The F students are inventors.
This was stupid. The hell was this? A little forgive me for my language, but the hell was this? These kids, this is in high school. I don't know if it's in middle school or something like that, but this was mostly in high school. These kids would demolish their stuff and do crazy things. These F students are the inventors. They know what, like, shut the fudge up. This dude, some guy who looks like the Liver King, said these stuff, and then people went with it. Sheesh.
This one is low-key a relic as well. So in the background of these videos, you had this guy, King Azule, who would just say the F students are inventors, they're so creative, you would just glaze the fuck out of F students. Basically saying that they're going to be the future of this world, they're gonna invent shit. So of course, people took this audio and just, they really did prove him wrong. Okay, some of these were straight up dangerous, like why the hell would you do this? And some of them were just stupid as hell, like just straight gimmicks. Just think of any stupid thing you and your friends would do in class, basically, that's that's it. I don't see a problem with it as long as Chromebooks aren't getting destroyed and annihilated and the school isn't up in flames. But that was really majority of the trend, so yeah, we gotta give it an F tier. F tier for the F students. That shit was really some low GPA activity. Jet 2 Holiday. Now, this shit haunted me over the summer. Like, I could not scroll without hearing that shit. If it wasn't for the actual videos behind the audio, it would not have blown up at all. The videos are what made this audio, so I can't really rank it that high. This trend was literally just a Jet 2 Holiday advert. Like, how the hell am I supposed to rank it high? I'll give it like a D tier. It just happened to be a trending audio. Getting an EFOC fade at the Adrian's barber shop that costed a quarter as Adrian the barber is explaining the friend group. I don't know. What did I just write down, bro? What did I cook up? Okay, this isn't really a trend, so I'm gonna move on. Tough images. Okay, you can really tell I'm running out of ideas. Tough images are essentially just lightning CapCut edits or images. And it just makes something 100 times more tough. So take this for example, an image of me, the duck. Now look at this image. Isn't that so tough? Like, I'm quivering in fear if I see this image in a comment section. Timmy Tough Knuckles comments this and says, slow your roll. You best believe I'm slowing it down. I don't want beef with Timmy Tough Knuckles. S tier, it's just too tough. You can see the pain in his dick. I don't even know. I don't know how this spawned in. I just saw it one day with a video from X. He was saying, what's a father? And I just saw the caption, you can see the pain in his dick. This shit is a fossil with how fast the internet is moving. But the whole dear meme is still around, even like today. Like, I still see people use it all the time. I feel like it's just gonna become an abbreviation on the internet for dick. So we'll give it an A tier. You know what? I feel like that could be useful to me because I won't get demonetized as much. But next we have emojis. The rose emoji, the positive battery emojis, and all the emojis. I've talked too much about emojis. But watch this video right here if you want to learn about the emojis in 2025.
Yo, shout outs to the Doug for this video. Yeah, it's been some good memes. I like horror farm meme. Horror farm meme, that's my personal favorite. And the worst one for me, that 6, 7, 2 tunes or nonsense games. That one, those two I despise. But again, shout out to the Doug for this video, man. The original video will link in the description down below. Follow me on all the socials. With all that being said, this is Jeremiah.